everyone, it's Rain with A La Cuisine LLC, and today is Vlogmas day 14. It's just after 4 in the morning. As you can see, it's still dark outside, and I love this time of the morning because it's so quiet and it's just so easy to get a lot of things done before the hustle and bustle of the day start. So we have gotten ready and had our breakfast, and I am now enjoying a little more of my bowl of coffee. I normally either drink it out of a bowl or I use one of my coffee cups from my China set that we use. And today was a bowl of coffee day. I can already tell from this morning we got up very early. So I'm really excited to get started with the day. I'm writing my blog article right now, and we also have a Christmas party for my husband's work this evening, so I'm really excited about that, and I'll get to show you the other things that go on today. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Alright everyone, I have a place setting in front of me, and I just want to go over a couple of different etiquette things that you want to keep in mind, especially throughout the holiday season. We are all attending different Christmas parties and dinner parties and things like that, so just a couple of things to keep in mind. Sometimes it's easy to overlook things or forget, or maybe you just didn't realize or kind of missed that at some point. So this would be a good refresher or just simple intro into etiquette. So I want to start with how I have the place settings set up, and I will show you this with more of an overhead view in just a little bit. But I have the plate on a charger, and then I have 2 forks here because I have it set up to be a 3-course meal. Actually 5 if you count the cheese course and the dessert. So we have those as well. And originally the salad came at the end of the entree, and not at all like it is now where it's the first thing that you have. So I have it set up in the traditional original way. So on the left I have my dinner fork, and then I have my salad fork. And on the right I have a soup spoon, the dinner knife, and the salad knife. And I have at the top a cheese knife, right below that a dessert spoon, and then I have the bread plate with the bread knife. So to start off, before you start eating or anything like that, after your host or hostess sits down and they grab their cloth napkin, then you can grab yours, and don't wave it around. Just unfold it so that it is in half, and just gently place it in your lap. If you need to use it, which you should before you take a sip of drink, after you're done chewing, you should dab your mouth then so that you're not leaving lip prints on the glasses. So just a little dab, no wiping or rubbing everything, just a quick little dab is all that you need. So if you have a spoon all the way to the right, then you're probably going to start with the soup course. So you would take that and you would enjoy your soup course, and then that is going to be taken away. And you always start from the outside and work your way in. So next we would have the entree, and you pick up your pieces, your dinner fork and your dinner knife, and you use them. Don't hold your knife like this. Just gently have your finger just to steady it. Just gently holding it. Don't scrape the plates, just cut your food and take your bite, and then that's all that you need to do. Once you have picked up a piece of silverware, it should never touch the table again. So if you need to rest to take a drink, dab your face, have some bread, anything like that, you just rest it on the plate like this. Don't have it where the end is resting down here. Rest it in the plate this way, and then when you're done, you can just cross them to the side like that, and then everyone will know that you're finished. On that note, though, please make sure that you try to eat at the same pace as everyone else. It's horrible to have someone wolf down their food and then like stare at everyone else while they're eating. So try to eat at the same pace. Just keep it at the same pace. So after this, we would have our salad course, and we would have a salad plate, and then that's when I would take my salad utensils and use them, and the salad knife used to, gently cut the lettuce. Again, don't saw, hold it the same way, and that works out really well for that. As far as the bread plate goes, if you have a bread plate, make sure you grab one piece of bread at a time, and you put it on your bread plate. If the butter goes around, you use your bread knife, and you scoop some of the butter and put it on the edge of your bread plate as well. And then what you would do is you just tear off a bite-sized piece of bread at a time, butter it, and then eat it. So we're not making butter sandwiches to try to do whatever with this. It's the proper way to do it. You just tear a piece off, butter that piece, and eat it, and that's it. So there's that. If you have silverware on top, you're going to work from the top down. So for the way that I set our table, we always have a cheese course. So that is the piece on top, and then we have the dessert spoon. So that would go in that order. As far as glasses, if you're having a glass like this or a water goblet, hold it firmly, because they're going to have some weight with the ice and the drink. So you want to hold it firmly. Even if it's a water goblet that's stemmed, you're still going to hold it around the bowl, around the top, the thickest part. And if you have a wine glass or champagne glass or anything like that, you're going to hold it around the stem. So you should not be doing any of this. Just around the stem. You can hold it at the base, however you're going to feel comfortable, so that you know that you're not going to spill it, is how you should hold it. But it should be somewhere in the stem. So that is something to keep in mind as well. And then you obviously want to make sure that you're not chewing and talking at the same time. You're not shoveling food in, anything like that. If you do happen to grab the wrong piece of silverware, the world will not end. So just keep going. Don't draw attention to yourself. Nobody wants to hear about it or make it all about you or anything like that. So just be discreet. If it's something that you need for later on in the meal, just discreetly let your host or hostess know so that they can rectify the situation. But don't make a big deal out of it at the table. Oh no, I've used this wrong. Don't do that. Just discreetly, if at all, let your host or hostess know, and they will take care of that for you. So I'm going to show you an overview of the place setting so that you can see how I have it set up. Here you can see the place setting as I have it laid out, and I do my silverware with the tines facing down, all the pieces facing down, because I prefer it that way. But if you want to do it the more sure, with the tines up, that is purely personal preference. So we have the napkin, we have the forks in the order that we will use them, dinner first and then salad. We have the bread plate with the bread knife, cheese spreader, dessert spoon, and then we have the soup spoon, the dinner knife, and the salad knife. So that is a place setting set up, and then obviously you would have the salad plate for the next course, but I'm not going to put it here for a place setting because if you try to do that at the table and then your guests have to move the salad plate to enjoy the entree. So it doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense. So I always put those to the side and I bring those out after I clear the entree plates. And that has been helpful to us. So I hope that this helps you, and I hope it gives you a little more confidence when you're attending different dinner parties and things like that this season. And if it does, please let me know. And if I missed anything, please let me know about that too.
Hi everyone. Okay, so we are on our way to the Christmas party tonight and we're very excited, and I will show you footage when we pull up, and hope you enjoy.
So we are finally here at the Triangle, and we are going to go inside and have a great time at this Christmas party. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.